So we're going to do a group Theta Healing session. Obviously it's different from doing a one-to-one session. In a group healing session, we will be, oh, my dog's just arrived after barking lots. In a group session, I will tune into the energy of the whole group and what the group needs as a whole. So even though it won't be individually tailored to you, the session will be really, really helpful, because I will tune into the energy of the group and what the group really needs. So apologies for any noise. I mean, it's just life sometimes. I've got a dog walking around and got people thumping downstairs, and it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me and all is well. And and let's get on with it. So welcome to this evening. One of the things I wanted to just begin asking you is, how much do you enjoy exercising right now? Is exercising something easy that you find to do? Do you find it hard to do it? Do you feel like you have a lot of resistance around it? Or do you feel that it's really easy for you to do it and to get on with it and to be able to set up the time for it? So just like drop it in the chat. I know I'm like kind of on everywhere this evening, so I won't, I don't know what I will see, but yeah, just share with me, how easy or difficult you currently find doing exercise, and whether it's something that you can just do with ease, or whether you do really find it challenging to get yourself into a routine, or get yourself prioritizing it, or getting yourself like motivated to do it. So some of you saying sometimes you find it really easy, sometimes really challenging, sometimes yes, some days not so much. Yeah, so a mixture. So I'm getting the feeling like it's around like your mood and maybe your emotions and how you're feeling emotionally. Some of you saying demotivated, to be honest. And I love that you said to be honest, because when we are honest, that's where we really get to start to create some awareness, to create some shifts and some change. Yeah. So, okay. So how often are you currently exercising? Like for you right now, is it something that you just like can't get your head around doing? Is it something that you're like planning and making the time for every day? Is it something that you do just when you feel like you have the motivation to do it? Are you really structured? Are you really unstructured around it? So we've got 4 days a week, 6 days not doing any at all, 2 times a week. I'm currently on about like 3 to 4. Currently got quite a bad ankle, so I'm having to plan stuff around my ankle injury, which we'll talk about after, about listening to your body and being intuitive. So on and off 2 times a week, but sometimes not at all though. Yeah, definitely. Can you guys hear my dog like walking around the room? Now he's gonna play with the carpet. Hi guys, so lovely to see you. Okay, amazing. Okay, so I'm so distracted tonight, so I'm really going to try my best to focus. Maybe I'll have to turn this into like a masterclass and like really plan it so we can get a whole... I'm going to have to tell my dog off in a second. Teddy, stop. Come here, Teddy. Yeah, come sit down. Look, come say hello to Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everywhere. Okay, cool. All right, so... what do you enjoy doing exercise-wise? So are you more of a like Pilates person, more of a yoga person? Do you like more like high intensity stuff? Do you just like walks in nature? What kind of exercise do you currently like doing or generally like doing? What is it that kind of gets you going, or what have you kind of dedicated yourself to doing? Just want to find out a little bit about it so that I can then, when I then tune in, I'll be able to really help with all of this. Yep, so we've got spinning. What else do we have? Zumba. Okay, some yoga, hot yoga, nice. Okay, Zumba, walking, cycling, walking, dancing. Yep. So some of you saying you love all different things, but it's based on your mood. Yeah. So again, how we're feeling. So can you see already this is kind of coming up as a theme, like how we're feeling, yeah? Okay, amazing, fabulous. Okay, all right. So the first thing that I wanted to maybe share like just a couple of minutes about my own story around exercise and fitness. I grew up always dancing. I just loved dancing. I was come from an active family. Like my mum always like walking and taking us for like walks and doing cycling and going to Lake District and parks. A really active family. And then in my teenage years, I was doing a lot of dance. Then when I was 16, I cut a very long story short, I developed an eating disorder, and at the same time I joined the gym. So I became obsessed with exercise. I would be like on the treadmill, like running for 2 hours. And again, this is a really long story, and I will share more of that, but basically kind of started a very negative pattern for me around exercise, around food, around my body. So what ended up happening was I became completely disconnected to myself, completely disconnected to my body, and instead completely connected to all of the things that at that point social media wasn't around. So it was like magazines, all of the things that I was reading in magazines, written in the magazines, but all the different magazines, and I became obsessed with magazines. So I would literally have my mum buy me like 3-4 magazines a week. The poor woman must have spent a lot of money on it. And it just messed my head up. So what happens is a lot of us get disconnected from ourselves and then connected to this collective consciousness, we call it, right, in the healing world. So the collective of like what media is telling us, and now what social media is telling us, and what the TV is telling us, and what Instagram is telling us, and Facebook, and all these people that are coming on as like professional experts, and they share the way that they think is the way to do exercise, and the way you must lose weight, and the way you must get fit, and the way you must get toned, and the way you must get ripped. And actually it's so disconnected to what your body needs, because we are all so individual, right? We are all so unique, and we all have completely different bodies, completely different conditions, different health, different ages, different genders, different injuries, different preferences. We're all so different, yet somehow so many of us have been sucked in to the world of, well, actually no, you've got to do it like this, you need to do it this way, this is the plan that you should have, and this is the exercise type that you should do, and this is how often you should do it, and this is how difficult you should do it, and this is how frequently you should do it, and all these shoulds, yeah? So we become very disconnected to our bodies, and we end up following the rules. Some love there, yeah. So we end up following the rules of what others are saying, because we don't trust ourselves, we don't trust our body, and we think that other people know better than us. But actually, the person that knows your body the best and what you need is you. Yeah. And this is a really hard thing to accept, because we are literally like so disconnected from our body, so disconnected from what our body needs to eat, the vitamins we need, the minerals we need, the amount of liquid we need, the movement we need, the exercise we need, the sleep we need, the self-care we need, the emotional support we need. We're like so disconnected. Yeah. So the journey is to come home to yourself. And that has been like my journey, and I'm still on that journey as well. But that's the beauty of it, right? Yeah, we're on this journey, and so hopefully we can be on this journey together as well, and I can support you on that journey if you're resonating. So, okay, so another thing as well that is important to remember, so I'll just kind of talk about maybe 1 or 2 more points, and then we'll get cracking with the group meditation, okay, is that because of the way, again, social media, our social circles, the collective have decided what beauty standards are, what a beautiful body looks like, what a woman's body looks like, what size a woman should be, what size is beautiful and what size is not beautiful. Many women, including myself previously, and sometimes again I can get sucked in, yeah. So remember, it's a journey, yeah. There isn't perfection, and this is actually where we're disconnecting from the perfection. So because of this, because of what society has created, media is so huge in this, yeah. And there's always been this need for women to be beautiful so that they can get married, so that they can be wanted from another family, so that they can have healthy children, and they were often selected on their beauty as well, and it still happens in many societies, yeah. So there is this feeling in women to be perfect, like this need to be perfect, and we try to perfect ourselves. Some women, they perfect themselves through makeup. Some women, they perfect themselves through Botox and fillers. Some women perfect themselves through obsessing around food. Some women perfect themselves from exercise. Some women perfect themselves from dressing in a particular way. And I'm not saying that those things can't be like good for you. Of course, like it's beautiful to be able to dress well and to do your makeup and to exercise. But when it comes from a place of love, it's completely different from coming from a place of perfection. Like I've got to lose weight because my body isn't beautiful enough. I've got to cut all of these foods out because I need to lose weight because I am not pretty enough, or I am not slim enough, or I am not toned enough. I'm not attractive enough. I'm not desirable enough. I need to contour my nose because my nose is too big and I'm not pretty enough. Yeah. And all these different ways that women get sucked into the beauty world, yeah. I need to go and have liposuction. I need to go and have the fat in my thighs sucked out. I've got to go and have implants put in. And again, I'm not saying there aren't times when maybe this is required for medical reasons, or even it's a hard one, because it's like, are you doing it from a place of loving yourself? Yeah. Or are you doing it from a place of perfecting yourself because on some level you feel like you are not enough already? And there's a very fine line. Yeah. And the beautiful thing is that when we can truly step into that feeling of loving ourselves and honoring ourselves and respecting ourselves and accepting ourselves, everything becomes so much easier. We exercise in ways that feel good and we stick to it and we're consistent. So actually what happens is your body does get healthier. We eat in ways that makes our body feel good. We don't drown ourselves in sugar and chocolate and crisps and burgers and fries and cheese and milk. And do we eat it? Yeah, sure, we eat it, but we don't drown ourselves in it. Yeah, we don't binge on it. We don't overeat it. There may be very few occasions that you do, but generally you don't, because you want to feel good about your body, and you're doing it from a place of love and not from a place of restriction or pain or having to perfect or feeling not good enough or feeling that you have to somehow change yourself. Yeah. When you are doing all of this from a place of love, self-care is so much easier to prioritize yourself, to give yourself self-care routines, to look after your hair, to give yourself a manicure and a pedicure, and to do your makeup. But again, it's all from a place of love. Okay, so it's a very, very different feeling. And the essence of what I'm trying to say is that when we do it from a place of love, it just becomes so much easier that naturally we become healthier. Naturally we eat better. Naturally we exercise more. Naturally we actually end up looking more radiant, yeah, because we are really respecting ourselves and it feels good, yeah. So the essence of all of this is to feel good. Yeah, to feel really, really, really good, and to be able to come to a place of looking after ourselves from a place of love, yeah, from a place of honoring ourselves and acceptance. And the more love that we have for ourselves, the easier it becomes. Okay, so are you guys ready? Well, it's probably not guys, it's ladies, because I've invited ladies. But does this mean it's not for men? No, totally not. So if you are a man, I do welcome you as well if you are watching on YouTube or Instagram. So I'm just going to have a little look at comments. So for me, I'm seeing connection with judgment from mum, bringing out rebellion in me, saying I love me regardless. Exactly, yeah. So we're going to do a mini healing tonight, okay? Because a lot of this can come and often does come from childhood. Mine came from childhood. When I was really young, under 10, I was very, very skinny child. And then I went through this kind of pre-adolescence stage where I had a bit of a belly. And when I look back, it was completely not fat at all. But I had so many comments from family members that I ended up thinking I was fat. And honestly, I found a photo of me the other day when I was 16 and I looked like I had a lollipop head. Like I literally do. Maybe one day I'll share that picture, but I just don't feel like I can right now. But maybe I will share that picture one day because I'm in a bikini and stuff and I'm a young girl, so I don't know how appropriate that is. But if any of you do want to see that like privately, then I will share that with you. Yeah. Because the purpose of me telling you that is because what I thought I was compared to reality of the situation was completely different, and the reason I thought like that was because of what people had said. Yeah, so this judgment that you're saying, like from your mother, I got from like family, friends. And that happens to us. Yeah, we can listen to our siblings talking about our older siblings or sisters or mums talking about dieting and their bodies and how unhappy they are with their bodies and how they need to lose weight. I often see, I have seen this many times in particular countries, men telling their partners at the dinner table to stop eating, which was just absolutely shocking for me. Yeah, so this stuff happens and it's a reality, and of course it's going to affect a woman's confidence, a woman's feeling about her body, and so my mission is to change that, to really help us come home to really love and accepting ourselves and just feeling beautiful, like regardless, because you really are beautiful. Got a shocked face there. Yep. So your mum still does it now, and she always comments on your appearance and compliments with a sting. And that will be because of how she feels about herself, right? There's someone that I have that I've watched a lot, and they always use that analogy of like when you're pointing the finger, you're actually pointing back at yourself. So what that person is telling you is a reflection really of how they're feeling about themselves, and this is what happens. People's I remember, actually, I'll tell you one more story and then we're going to go into the session. I remember I had a boyfriend when I was like in my kind of early 20s. So I was about a size 10, 12 then. And I'm size 12 now. And I've been a size 12 for a really long time and very like comfortable in it. And so I was a 10, 12 and I was not comfortable because I still had a lot of issues then around food and my body. But I remember we were out and he said to me, we should go on a diet. And I was like, we should go on a diet. And I was thinking to myself, he's basically telling me that he wants me to go on a diet, but he's just going to do it with me. And I was like, and at that point I actually was like, I'm not overweight. Like, I'm not unhealthy. Like, why would this person be telling me this? And actually, I had the confidence to turn around and say to him, if you want to go on a diet, you can go on the diet, but I'm not going on a diet. And I think I probably was dieting secretly then anyway. But so people's judgments are because of their insecurities themselves. And it's when I start talking about this, I have so many other things coming up in my head. I think I'll do a masterclass on this actually. I'm probably quite... on some different topics. Let me know if you would love a masterclass on topics around this and what would be a really interesting topic for you. Okay. Okay, beautiful women, are you ready to do a little Theta Healing group session? I hope so. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is just get really present with where you are right here, right now. Take some deep breaths in and a deep breath out, and another deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then as you take a deep breath in, close your eyes and a deep breath out. Just connect to your heart. And I just want you to connect to this beautiful ball of light around you. This beautiful healing, bright white light. And I just want you to imagine you and this bright healing white light around you become one. And then you and this bright healing white light around you, now that you're one, you're just going to keep on expanding throughout the universe. So you're going to expand even further now into the room that you are in. And you and the room and this healing light are one. You're not being stretched or pulled, you're just simply sharing space. And expanding even further now into the house or flat or apartment or building block, wherever you live. You and the building that you live in are one. And expanding even further now across the city that you live in. The buildings, the roads, the people, the houses. You and your city are one. And expanding even further now across the country that you live in. The mountains, the rivers, the forests, the parks, the beaches. You and your land are one. And expanding even further now across the whole of planet Earth, all of the continents, the seas, the birds, the bees, the trees, the rivers, the lakes, the oceans. You and Mother Earth are one. And expanding even further now into the solar system. You and the solar system become one. And expanding now across all the different galaxies and Milky Ways and all the stars. You and all the Milky Ways and galaxies become one. Expanding into the universe, into bright lights and bright lights and dark lights and more bright lights and more dark lights. And into this golden light, you and this golden light become one. And then into this beautiful jelly-like substance, you and this jelly-like substance become one. And then expanding into this bright, bright, pearly, iridescent white light. You and this beautiful, pearly, iridescent, bright, white light become one. You become one with this universal energy, this universal consciousness, and this universal energy of unconditional love. You're going to take a deep breath in and let this beautiful unconditional love, healing energy come in through your crown chakra and just come into all of your cells and your molecules and your DNA, into every fiber of your being, and just download you of unconditional love and showing you what it feels like right now to feel relaxed and to feel calm and to feel peaceful. And we're just going to show you that it's safe for you to release this resistance around exercise, around your health, around moving your body, and for you to be able to perceive it and feel a more positive way around exercise, your health and your body. And is that okay? And you can just say yes out loud, and we'll just download you with that beautiful energy. And every time you say yes, you can take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And what it does, it just allows this energy, this new energy that you're becoming conscious of, to just move through your body and settle through your body and begin to integrate into your body. And you can imagine everything that I say, if you want it, in your body, yeah? So that you're breathing in this new energy into your body. And you know what it feels like as you breathe this new energy into your body. So we're going to go now. I want you to just go all the way back in time to the first time that you remember a memory around movement or exercise, or it might be something around your body that felt really negative, So it might be maybe you were at school and you were in like a race and you couldn't breathe and all the other kids were running past you and you felt really, really self-conscious and you just felt like you couldn't run anymore and it just felt so painful. Just think of a first time, a first memory, a memory that was a little bit unpleasant around exercise or movement. Or if something around exercise or movement is not coming up for you, then it might be something around your body. You can also choose that as well. And as you just remember that memory, I just want you to tune into how you were feeling. So were you feeling that it was like really embarrassing, or that it was really painful, or that you were made to do things that you didn't want to do, or that exercise or movement was something you didn't have a choice around? I'm getting like someone like they were taken to like a ballet school or a dance school and they just hated it. So there's someone who is, because I think that's coming up in someone. It's like their mom or auntie took them to a ballet or a dance class. And I just saw them in like a pink tutu and they were like, oh my God, this is totally not me. Like, I hate this. And I'm getting like you were about 3 or 4 years old. So I'm not sure who that is. Yeah. But that's definitely coming up for someone. And just check in with how you were feeling, okay? It was a bit uncomfortable, right? It didn't feel very nice. Maybe you felt self-conscious. As I said, maybe you felt embarrassed or ashamed. Maybe there was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of pain around it. Maybe you felt pressured or forced into doing it. Just notice what comes up for you in that memory. And then when you've connected with that, I just want you to take that and I just want you to think about how all of that is actually helping you and has been helping you throughout your life. So even though it seems maybe a little bit negative, so for example, if you felt that exercise was really painful and really, really stressful, and therefore it kind of stopped you from actually enjoying exercise and wanting to do exercise, even though you might see it as a negative, really it was keeping your body safe from feeling stressed out, safe from feeling overwhelmed, safe from feeling exhausted, safe from feeling overly worked or overly tired. So just take your memory and think about the first thing that comes to mind, like how is that helped you? How has that helped you throughout your life? Those negative emotions, how have they maybe protected you? How have they served you? How have they gifted you? How have they helped you? How have they kept you safe? What have they maybe kept you safe from? And just connect to your learnings and to your lessons and to your benefits. I'm just going to give you a few moments to connect with that. So what happens is when our subconscious, because all of this is stored in our subconscious, right? So when our subconscious actually can open up to the learnings and to the lessons and can connect with the lessons and the learnings and the knowings of like why we are keeping it, it actually then opens up to the permission to change, for transformation to take place. Okay, so just check in, see if there are any other ways that this has been serving you, benefiting you, helping you, or anything it's been actually like gifting you, or in any way it's been empowering you. So someone said, yep, so maybe it's been a way of accepting yourself. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. And if I've got that wrong, please just share. Okay, beautiful. All right. So now I just want you to tune into the universe, because the universe is like the most intelligent energy out there, right? Yeah. And I want you to just tune in with the universe and ask the universe, like, what does it want you to learn from this? Does it want you to learn that it's safe now for you to accept yourself? Does it want you to learn that exercise actually can be really safe for you? Does it want you to learn that you now have permission to do things your way? So maybe your mum always chose the type of exercise that you would do, or the way you would move your body, or the classes that you would go to, and now actually you have permission to do it your way. Yeah? What does the universe want you to learn from this experience? And just tune in and let your subconscious learn and get in touch with its lessons and its learnings. Nice. And at the same time, I also want you to honor yourself for like showing up today and wanting to clear this resistance around exercise and movement and challenges around your health or your body, because it's opening yourself up to change, to transformation, and to finding that sense of self-love, to be able to reconnect with yourself and to give yourself the health that you really deserve in a much more loving, caring, kind and compassionate way. Okay. All right, beautiful. So let's take a deep breath in, a big breath out, and let's just give you now the permission to release all of this, to release everything that's been holding you back. Let's release all these lessons now, all these learnings, show you that you have been learning your lessons, you've completed your lessons now, you've spent your whole life on this journey with these subconscious beliefs, and now you've recognized why you've got them. It's safe for you to finally let them go. Okay? And again, you can just like confirm yes to yourself, and then just big breath in, big breath out, and let all of this old energy, old thought forms, old feelings, old emotions, old limiting beliefs, old stories and patterns that are holding you back from your best health, let them go. Release them. Beautiful. So rather than saying to now accept yourself in healthy ways and still love your body, without taking in other people's opinions, I mean, really, like, do we really need to care about other people's opinions? The answer is no, unless they are similar to your opinions, okay? Beautiful. Good. Because the only opinion really that really genuinely matters is your own. Okay. So can we release, guys, from you? And when I say guys, I mean ladies. Anywhere where you've been holding on to this resistance around exercise, around moving your body. Anywhere where you felt that it's painful to exercise, that it's difficult to exercise, that it's stressful to exercise, that it's overwhelming to exercise, that it's frustrating to exercise, that you've got to exercise in a particular way, that it's challenging, that it's yucky, that it's exhausting. Can we just release all of that like yucky energy? Release, let go. And just imagine this beautiful white light from the universe is like sucking up. Beautiful energy sucking up and just releasing it and transmuting it and deleting it. So it takes it all up and it just deletes it all, so that you can become free, free of these old limitations. And can we release anywhere where you're holding on to other people's opinions, other people's stories, other people's judgments, other people's ways, other people's structures, other people's like structures and ways and opinions around what exercise you should be doing and what exercise looks like for you. Yeah, and just disconnect you from that. Disconnect you from other people's ways of doing exercise so that we can begin to tune you into knowing actually how to do exercise that feels good for you. Yeah, so let's just disconnect you from anywhere or anyone that you're listening to, because they don't know better than your body knows. Yeah, your body knows way better. Yeah, they don't know how your body feels. Only you do. Yeah. So we want to just disconnect you. So let's disconnect yourself from this collective consciousness. Disconnect you from Instagram and from Facebook and from all these people that claim to be experts. Yeah. Yeah, and disconnect you from what your body thinks it should do. Yeah. Because of what it's been told to do. Yeah. And actually, instead, we're going to begin to realign you and retune you to what your body knows to be true for you. So let's release anywhere where you feel like exercise has to be done in one particular way, that you have to follow other people's programs, or other people's structures, or the social media accounts that you follow that claim that their way is the best way and the way, and that, you know, you get sucked into their world, and actually it makes you feel quite yucky when you're in it. So let's just disconnect you from all of that and all of those people and all of that energy so that you can become free to begin to tune into what you really need and what is really good for your body. Big breath in and big breath out. And remember, you can just say yes every time I say, can we release, or can I show you, or can I download you, just so that your subconscious and your body knows what it's doing and it's aware. Yeah, so you can actively let it go or take it in. Okay. So can we also release anywhere where you're not listening to your body? Anywhere where you feel disconnected to your body, anywhere where you don't feel like in tune with your body, where you're not trusting your body, where you feel like you can't trust your body, that you're unable to trust your body, that you're unable to listen to your body, where you don't believe that your body knows better than other people. Can we just release all of that from you? Yeah. Big breath in, big breath out, and a beautiful big release. Good. Oh, good. And let's also disconnect you and release what you think your body should look like because of what other people have told you. Maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe your siblings, maybe your partner, maybe someone at school when you were a young child, maybe the collective consciousness, maybe social media, maybe a colleague, a boss, anyone that's ever told you that you need to look a particular way, your body needs to be a particular way, that your body isn't enough as it is. Let's just release that. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, big breath in. And big, like, I feel like a sigh out. So, big sigh out. Because you deserve to feel so good about your body. Yeah. So, can we show you that it's safe for you to trust your body once again? That it's safe for you to connect with your body again? That it's safe for you to listen to your body again? Yeah? Just allow that to come in. So again, it's that beautiful energy from the universe just being downloaded into all your body. You can see it coming through your crown chakra and just filling all your cells, your molecules, your DNA, your whole body with this beautiful new energy. You might even want to move a little bit with it. And can we show you what it feels like deep within to trust your body? Yeah, to know what it feels like to be able to listen to your body. To know what it feels like to know that your body knows better than anybody else what it really, really needs and how it wants to move and what's good for it. Is that okay? And you can just say yes, and all of that will be done for you. I'm getting like this sense now of more relaxed. People are more relaxed. People are more like, yeah, actually, exercise can be easy. So can we show you that exercise can be easy? That exercise can be joyful. That exercise can be fun. That you know how to do exercise in ways that are fun, that are enjoyable, that are easy, that are pleasurable. Yeah? And let's just allow all of those downloads to come through. That was nice, huh? Because it can be fun. So let's just show you how you can like begin opening your eyes and looking for ways to do exercise that is like fun for you. Yeah? Yeah. And let's just show you then how you can use exercise to reward your senses. So maybe you want to, go swimming because you want to feel that water on your body. Or you want to go to a yoga class because you want to feel a hot yoga class because you want to feel that sensation of heat and stretching. Or maybe you want to go for a walk in a park or a forest because you want to see the autumn leaves. Yeah. So that actually exercise can be a really pleasurable experience. So let's just show you that it's possible for exercise to be a pleasurable experience. That you know how to find pleasure in exercise, that you know where to find pleasure in exercise, that you can find pleasure in exercise, that it's easy for you to find pleasure in exercise, and that we can open all of your senses. So touch, smell, your sight, your hearing, so that when you do exercise, it's really pleasurable. Yeah. Maybe it's that you just love certain music and actually you just want to dance. And as you listen to that music, it just fills you with life and joy and pleasure. So let's give yourself permission for exercise to finally be a pleasurable experience. Yeah. And just allow all your body to tune in with what it feels like if everything that you did when you all the exercise that you did was pleasurable. It was always joyful. It was always fun. It always fulfilled like one of your senses, that you either went for a run or a walk, or maybe we're in a spin room where there were loads of beautiful lights, like disco lights, and it was that sight that was pleasuring your eyes. Or maybe it is that you go to a spa, and there are beautiful oils and diffusers and a swimming pool there, and you get to have a beautiful swim. So just be able to just show you that you're able now to look for these pleasurable experiences and pleasurable ways of experiencing exercise. So one more download around that. And so now exercise is fun, right? So let's show you that exercise is fun and that you can seek fun ways to do it. That maybe you can bring friends into exercise now. You can bring music into exercise now. You can do exercise in a fun way now. And that there are lots of opportunities. So let's just show you there are lots of opportunities for you to do exercise in a fun way. And let's also download you with knowing that the only opinion that really truly matters is your own. That only you and your body truly know what's best for you. And that it's safe now for you to trust that voice and to be able to listen to yourself and know that your body will tell you what it needs. So let's just show you that it's possible for you to wake up every day and tune in to what your body truly needs. And it might be that on some days it needs to rest and it doesn't want to do anything but be in the house and curl up on a sofa. And then there might be some days it just wants to have a massage. And there may be other days where it wants to go for a long, beautiful walk. And there may be other days where it wants to go to a high-intensity class. And there may be other days that it wants to go to a Pilates class or a yoga class. yeah, or go for a run in the hills. But now you are able to actually tune into your body and ask it what it needs. And listen now to what it needs, because it will tell you. So let's just show you that it's possible for you to tune in to your body, yeah, without your mind and your ego taking over, yeah, but actually tune into what your body genuinely needs each day. And that it's easy for you to tune into what your body genuinely needs each day to keep you healthy, to help you feel good, to help you feel energized and radiant. Yeah. And because you're tuning into your body and genuinely listening to what your body needs, you find it really easy to feel motivated. Because when you genuinely tune into what your body needs, your body will just want to do that. So you don't even have to motivate yourself. Right? So let's just show you that you don't even need to motivate yourself, because your body knows what it needs. And so it's just easy for you to do it. Yeah. So we're going to download you of knowing that it's easy to tune into your body, and it's easy for you to move your body, and it's easy to do exercise, because you're always going to do it in a way that is fun, that's pleasurable, that's enjoyable, and that's aligned with what your body needs on that day. And let's just show you that you can be flexible, yeah? And particularly for women as well, you know, around your cycle. Being aware that maybe you need to tune in to your cycle and the different times of your cycle and what you need at different times in your cycle, the different ways your body may want to move, and that's okay, and you have the permission to do that. Is that okay? We're getting some beautiful downloads, guys, tonight. Gals. When I say guys, I mean gals. And let's just show you as well that it's okay to rest. Yeah. Because sometimes we really, really just need to rest. And that is totally okay. So you have full permission to rest when your body needs to rest. And that you know how to tune in and listen to that. Is that okay? Good. Big breath in. And big breath out. It feels delicious. So let's just tune in and just see if there's anything else. So now actually what I'm getting is that I want to, I'm being guided to download you with the confidence, the confidence around exercise, and to feel confident with knowing like what you need and what you want and what's good for you, and trusting yourself and trusting your own opinions and trusting your body. So let's just show you now that it's possible for you to really feel confident around moving your body and exercise and knowing what's best for you. Is that okay? Yeah. Good. Just take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out for me. Really big belly breaths. I'm just going to show you that everything that you do now, when it comes to movement and exercise, is done through the feeling of self-love, self-compassion, and kindness to yourself. Is that okay? And it's safe for you to do so. It's, safe for you to do it that way. And just actually one more release around feeling that you need to push yourself. So let's just release anywhere that you feel like you need to push yourself. Yeah. And show you now it's possible for you to do it instead through the eyes and through the feeling of self-love and kindness and care for yourself, by listening and tuning into your body and always knowing that it knows what it really needs. Is that okay? Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. Oh, good. Oh, I'm feeling like some of you need to like yawn or stretch or something. Ooh, beautiful. That feels juicy. Okay, so we're just going to come back down. You're going to come all the way down to the top of your crown chakra. And you're going to bring all of this new energy into your body. Like we've brought it all in, and you're just going to integrate it now. Tick, 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 into your body so that you become all of this. I'm just going to ground yourself now into the earth, and then pull up all this new energy and ground yourself into your heart. Just give yourself some thanks and honor yourself and some gratitude for showing up for yourself today. You're doing amazingly, beautiful woman. Yeah, you deserve so much love. You're so loved and you are so beautiful. I'm just going to show you how beautiful you really, really, truly are, because you are. And then you can take one more deep breath in, deep breath out, and open your eyes. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. How are you feeling? As usual, I can't see comments as on all the different things, but I'm seeing some of them today, which is good. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. I have recently opened up my Body Beautiful community. That community really is for women who are ready to really reconnect with their bodies, to exercise and get healthy and get fit and feel good about exercise and their bodies and food and all of that in just the most kind, compassionate, loving way, to be able to really get confident and feel good about their bodies, to release anywhere that they're feeling this sense and need to be perfect or to change and fix themselves, and to guide women to free themselves from dieting, free themselves from this vicious circle of food and guilt and emotional eating and binge eating and all these other things. So as I was saying that, all these different things are coming into my head. I was like, I don't know which one to say. But anyway, it's a beautiful community that I have opened. I've got my Body Beautiful program that I know some of you already done, and I was like inspired to create this community because people have just loved that program. It really helps women reconnect back into their bodies, into really diving deep into self-love and loving themselves and feeling good about their bodies and getting body confident and releasing that vicious circle of dieting and learning to eat intuitively, without the guilt, and to have just a healthy and happy relationship with food and exercise in their body, and just enjoy life. So we are going to be diving deep into these topics over the next few weeks. You can join my community. The link's in my bio. If you're already on Facebook, you can find it on Facebook. It's called Body Beautiful. You can also watch these videos on YouTube. So I do upload them onto YouTube under my name, Shirin Ortanja. So you can subscribe and find me there. If you have any particular topics that you would like more of around food or body or confidence, self-love, exercise, then let me know, or let me know what you would like support on, so that I can just like offer it out there. And there will be other women who want that and are looking for that, so that would be really helpful. And then I can do lives. I'm doing lives every Monday at 8:00, so connect with me. Beautiful. And if you have any other questions, then just DM me. You know where to find me. And if you are looking to work with me one-to-one, then I would love to hear from you. You can find all my programs on shirinortanja.com. You can connect with me on Instagram. I have various programs out there. I have beautiful meditations. I have a weight releasing meditation, beautiful self-love meditation. I have a free 101 affirmations for body confidence, food freedom, and all sorts. So there's a lot out there. And I would love to somehow connect with you if I haven't already. So sending you mucho love, lots and lots of love. So glad you enjoyed it. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for the love. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. You're so beautiful. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for being here, and I shall see you next week.